guys, how you doing today? And welcome to another episode of JDTCo. And while I got your attention, please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications because we have a lot of stuff dropping. I need you to keep your ear to the grindstone. Okay?
It's nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, but the nose isn't going to help in the situation, so we're going to use the phrase ear to the grindstone. I made that up. Okay? All right, guys. Before we go any further, I need a moment of silence. Joe has informed us he is no longer working at JDTico. He was in a part-time position, so he's no longer working for us part-time. So we're going to try to do our best and get through this in this tumultuous times that we are going to currently go through. So please bear with us. JK, he's here full-time, people. It's going to get crazy, so I hope you're ready. Woo! Shout out, Joe is on Team JDTico full-time. And I ain't talking 8 hours a day. I'm talking 24 hours a day, 365. He's going to get a Morello tattoo right here. What do you think about that? He's going to get the logo. He's committed. What do you think about that? Do you like that?
Yeah. Makes my life easy.
We let him in the group, and if it's blood in, blood out, it's the kiss of death in and the kiss of death on the way out. If he leaves, he's no longer going to be breathing air.
For full legal disclosure, that's a joke.
That's a joke. Nah, it's all good, man. Joe's here full time, and it's good. I'm ecstatic. Unless he kept on the fire him. Guys, we went to the tool show in Florida. We had an amazing time. We made a lot of connections, met a lot of friends, and we're going to cover all that. And the most important thing is that me from JDTico met Mr. Subaru in person. And I'm going to tell you all about it, but I'm going to wait till the end because I got a lot of tools I got to talk about, and you guys like talking about tools. And Mr. Subaru is like a fly on the of
the industry.
So we'll get to that.
We all met him.
We actually all met him. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't call it actually meeting him. He kind of just looked at us in shock that we were actually there.
We got to get there, Joe. We got to get there.
Joe, we got to get to all that.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave that as a teaser at the end. So
I'll cut it out.
Okay, let's talk a little tools first. First of all, Qbond. This stuff's amazing, and this guy is out of his mind. He's from South Africa, and you think I'm shot out of a gun? He shot out of a gun even more. We did a TikTok on it and got like 67,000 views on it already. We got 50,000 overnight, and this guy I think wants to marry me. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say so.
Shocked he's not here yet.
We have a mutual friend.
Really?
He's coming up this week, he said, or next week.
Yeah, he said I'll be in your store this week.
Did you doubt him?
No.
No. So he's going to come up. He's a Jersey guy, South Jersey. So we're going to talk about Qbond, the world's greatest adhesive. So get ready for that. And this is available on the app, website, call the store, whatever you got to do, $20. And this is good, guys. If you break something, a clip, or I'll tell you a funny story. You can fix it. And the customer's never going to know. The boss won't even know. I had a customer, Tommy. Remember, you know Tommy, right? We've been at his house a few times, New Jersey. I don't want to say his name. We're at a shop one time, and he broke a radiator tank. He's like, dude, if my boss sees this, he's going to flip out. He goes, I broke something else earlier in the week. I need some glue. And I didn't sell, I mean, there's a lot of good glues out there. And I sold him some adhesive we were selling back in the day. And he fixed the radiator tank. He's like, I don't care if it breaks next week as long as it gets out of the shop today. And it did. So if you're a little bit of a hack or have a mishap, maybe you want to stock a little Qbond in your toolbox for $20. You can maybe save your job. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Genius, right?
Insurance. Job security.
Job security in a bottle. Insurance in a bottle. Okay, so first of all, I've been selling tools for a long time, going to a lot of tool shows, and early in my online career, we had a lot of haters that would just put their nose up at us or curse us out at the tool shows.
Or yell at you in the bathroom.
Or yell at my son in the bathroom.
Weird.
But, But this year was like a breath of fresh air.
Oh my God.
We had so many people come up to us and shake my hand, can I get a picture with you? I'm going to say 50 people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I wish
a lot of younger guys.
Some older guys. Yeah. And I wish I was better with names because I'm horrible with remember names, but there was a guy originally from Long Island.
Tony.
Yes.
Anthony.
That's why my crew's here. Anthony.
What else would his name be?
Should we fly in a picture?
You have it.
I have a picture.
Put one up there, kid. Anthony from originally from Staten Island or
Long Island.
Long Island. Now he's from Florida. He's an old school Italian. He had his mom and dad with him.
Yeah, he did.
She was like, we went to one little party. She's like, hey, get me a couple beers. So she's sitting there drinking beer with the mom, and I said to her, I go, I don't know if you're really Italian or not. I said, I go, is it a sauce or gravy? She looked at me, she goes, gravy? She goes, it's a sauce. She goes, but you really call it ragu, right? All right. So super nice guy. And I also met a nice guy out there, and I got his name because I wrote it down. His name was Brian. And I shook his hand. My hand was wet from holding a beer. And he's like, oh, he goes, you're doing it all wrong. He goes, you always hold your drink in your left hand, and you shake with your right. Genius, right?
It's a professional move.
That's a pro move.
Yeah.
That's a pro move. And his son is starting in the tool business. I think he's like 20, 21. He can't wait to get in a tool truck. Could you imagine?
Why?
God bless him.
God bless him. He was from Michigan, I think, or Minnesota. Did I write it down? I didn't. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to Kimberly from the tool warehouse because she was amazing and took care of us. Right?
Everyone there took care of us. It was a great show.
But let me tell you something. That's another thing. Every salesman, every category manager, and the president, right, came up to us, shook our hand, and thanked us for being there. And I don't know if he watches our videos. I mean, he probably does. What do you think? I mean, everybody else in the building did.
Yeah. Every category manager came up.
Everybody was like, I watch everything you do. We love you. Can I take a picture with you? I'm like, yeah, man, let's go. And shout out to my salesman. I can't mention his name, but shout out, dude. I love you like a brother. And I've known you for 20 plus years. And without you, we probably couldn't do half of this, right?
Absolutely.
He's a superstar. And he lost some weight. It looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. I put a few pounds. Let me tell you something. I stopped drinking beer. But you couldn't tell down there, right?
Yeah.
You're on a bender.
It was free. It's free.
Yeah, if it's free, it's for me.
It's free. It's for me.
Was it really free though?
No, it was
It
expensive.
was pretty expensive.
Well, I spent a lot of money, man. I'm telling you, I spent about the price of a sports car. Let's address the elephant in the room. First of all, Milwaukee, we love Milwaukee, great company. Shout out to Mr. D. He really helped us out with put some deals together. Actually, there's two Mr. D's. Shout out both of them, right?
Yeah.
And
everyone at Milwaukee helped
Mr. W,
us out.
right?
Yeah.
Great guys, love them. But let's address the elephant in the room with the hot new product that I don't think is really that good, and I'm going to discuss why I think it's a bomb. I shouldn't say a bomb. I should be more like a little disappointed in it. They could have done a better job with it. And what's the blank? I'm going to.
I don't know. Everyone seems to think it's.
What were you going to say?
Everyone seems to think it's like the next thing.
Well, it's trash. And I'm going to tell you why it's trash. Because when I pick it up and I try to drink out of it, the slot's here. And when I go like this, now it's over here.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Well, what do you think I was talking about? I'm talking about the cup. I think it's the new Milwaukee Packout cup. And I don't like it because when you see the little hole there and you line it up with your mouth and you go like this, now it's over here. So you have to index your wrist. I don't like it. And I stole this at the pool because somebody was drinking, one of the employees, and they left it there at night. So I took it. Well, I'm a thief. New Milwaukee Ratchet. What's it called? The Insider.
The Insider.
And the guys are like, I've seen it before. Put a picture of it over here, Joe. I've seen it before. It's field. Guys, air ratchets have field. This is something totally new. This is going to this is going to make your life a lot easier. Are you going to use it 24 hours a day, 365? No, but when you need it, it's there, and it's fast. And there's a lot of time, and the guys are like, well, you're using the too deep of a snap-on socket. That's the point. What if you had to go over a stud? Right? They
said the anvil takes up, a certain amount of space.
Yeah, it's a nice ratchet. And is it for everybody? No. If you're working on a D9, D12 dozers, no, it's not for you. If you're under a dash and tight spots under a hood, it might be for you. So that's why we give you choices and options. And we did a pre-sale and got a little paddle in it. But we'll still get it to you if you give us a call. And guys, while we're at it, JDTico Batt-Straps. It amazes me every day how many of these we sell. I wake up every morning and check my phone, and see what we sold this and out overnight or throughout the day. And this is consistently one of our best sellers. These are the JDTico Batt-Straps, and this is like having insurance for your tool. It'll keep your battery in place. It'll stop it from moving, shaking, wearing out, and possibly falling off in the drop. Right?
I'm sure guys use them for other stuff too.
$30 for a 3-pack. Say what you will. I I'm going to give up telling you how many I sold because it's just a lot. These are almost winding down, guys. This is the EZRed light, and we're doing a 2-pack BOGO, and we sold these things for years for $45.
Yes.
That's a great deal. Magnet, flip-up base, rechargeable, 500 looms. It's a fantastic light. And if you're a truck driver back into this tight spot, dark spot at night, smack one on the back of your truck, you can see what you're doing. That's a pro tip.
That's a really good idea.
One of our customers told me that. Robbie Smith, one of my favorite people in the world. So we're doing a 2-pack, $45, you get 2 of them. That's a BOGO. That's not a BOGO like $45, $65, we'll give you 2. That's not a BOGO. That's a deal. This, $45, now we're giving you 2. What's that, Nick?
A deal.
No. Hang on, let's go one more time.
It's a BOGO.
If this is $45,
yes,
and I give you 2 for $65, is that a BOGO or is that a deal?
Neither.
It's a deal. If it's $45 each, and I give you 2 for $65, is that a BOGO or a deal?
My deal for 45 for 2 is still better.
We're going to try one more time. And Joe, please leave this all in. This is normally $45. So if I say to you, I'm going to give you 2 for $65, is that a BOGO or a deal?
I mean, it's almost a deal.
Sounds like Nick wants to buy a scanner next.
We should talk about that guy. So anyway, if it's 45 for 1, but I give you 2, is that a BOGO or a deal?
Wait, what?
I give up. Joe,
$45 for 2.
$45 for 2. Oh my God. We met one of our customers out there too. I believe his name, do you remember his name? First of all, Nick's honorary Mexican now. Because he was hanging out with the guys from Can-Do, and they're Mexican.
Yes.
And a Mac dealer out there is also Mexican.
Yes.
And
big tequila guys.
Them guys are fun.
They were fun.
Them guys are good time. And they brought one of our customers with them. You know, remember his name is?
Steven.
What if a dealer, a Can-Do dealer, a Mac dealer, and one of our customers walk into a bar? What happens?
We don't get until 3 a.m.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Them guys like to party.
We had a really good time.
But what's the Mac dealer's name? Do you remember?
I have his card.
Okay. He's a good guy. And we met him a couple years ago and hung out with him and partied with him. They're good guys, man. All three.
We had a good time hanging out with them.
We really did. They're good guys, man. Nick goes, hey, I want to go hang out with you guys, come out to LA and hang out with you guys. He goes, bring your passport.
I was like, oh, we're going to go to Mexico? Anyway, we're going to start pushing more Can-Do products these days.
We're going to start pushing more Can-Do products.
There's posted some stuff.
They make some motor skill scanners, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's put it on a ball, put it on a tee, and let's hit the ball, boys and girls. Let's talk a little more tools. We've seen our buddies out there from Lisle. Great guys, great company. We love them. We love them guys, right? And this is one of the hottest tools they had.
We're going to move out to Iowa and work for Lisle.
I'm ready to go out there and work for them guys. They're always looking for somebody, new people. Oh, look. Hey, Nick. Could you zoom in on that? See what it says?
Yeah.
Subaru. Hey, what does this set and Mr. Subaru have in common?
Well, one works, one doesn't.
I was going to say absolutely nothing because this works on a Subaru and you don't. This is a great set. This is the new set from Lisle Disconnect Set, and this is aluminum, much like the Asamacher set was back in the day, which was very, very expensive and hard to sell. They spring-loaded them too. Okay, nice, right? And how much is this?
$129.
$129 or $129 per mi amigos. I'm going to be honorary Mexican too, buddy. We still have the long neck ratchet boots available, full size, $23.
Yeah, I think so.
And for the high speed.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll be making one for the other one.
Yes.
Because we want it to look sharp while it's working hard to make you money.
What's up, guys? Joe here, and today I just want to encourage you to believe in the invisible, the impossible, and the incredible. And what I mean by that is don't underestimate the power of the Holy Spirit in your life. You know, there's too many times that I fell into the thought process like, is my faith even worth it? You know, will God still bless me even though I keep making mistakes over and over again? You know, why can't I break this cycle of sin? And, you know, you get to the point where you kind of feel like you hit a plateau in faith. But when you get to that point, it's important that you don't beat yourself up, because you have to realize, and this is something I had to learn, that it takes time for God to shape you into the person that he made you to be to fulfill his purpose. You know, when we spend time with God, we begin to recognize our need for him. And when we start to see that, we begin to willingly and cheerfully put more time and energy into properly following his word and his path for us. So I hope this encourages you. I hope this gets you back on the right track. Stay close to God. Don't lose sight of him, and, you know, follow him wherever he leads you. You know, I hope you guys have a great week. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
While the industry was waiting to see what somebody else was going to come out with, I came out with these. And we've been selling the single-sided one for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
And we sold a lot of them. The Aero-Tech Skinner. Hang on, let me grab one. We came out with the Aero-Tech Skinner. Came to me in a dream one night. And we came out with these, and we sold a lot of these. And this is a great tool. And it was originally designed for the aero industry to skin airplanes. And it has 1,000,001 uses, and the automotive industry has embraced it, and we sold a lot of them. But while I was shopping, I found the double-ended one. So I proudly named it the what? The JDTico Double Dongler. Okay? You get the same curved side, and you get a flat side. 1,000,001 uses now. And I said, you know what, guys? I don't want this slipping out of your hand. Give me the little the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. I used G.I. Joe twice today as a reference. How boomer is that? Also, what I did in my spare time is I had these sent out to band camp. These are globally sourced, assembled in America with the
USA grip.
With the USA grip. Okay, because my mechanics, I didn't want it slipping out of your hand, so I gave you a little something to make your life easier. So I'm at this tool show. I covered most of my stuff, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm at the tool show, and again, I'm not there looking for drama. I'm there just to make some deals, find some deals, and see what's new for my people out there. And so Nick and Joe come in, and they're like, dude, you're never going to believe it, Mr. Subaru's here. I'm like, no way. So he's like, I'm telling you, I seen him. So Nick, tell us your interaction with you the first time you seen him.
So Joe and I were walking down the steps to come get you to tell you, like, we got to go to dinner because someone was busy networking. And Joe and I are coming down the steps, and I see this guy with this wacky looking dude, looks kind of like Bigfoot. And I was like, no way. No f***ing way. He's here? So I see his name tag, and I was like, Mr. Subaru, how you doing? Good to see you.
Now, you were going down the steps or something?
And he was on the other side coming up. And he was like, he had like, oh my God, someone recognizes me. And then he saw my shirt and like who I was, and he was like,
that's the face he makes.
It's so
That's
weird.
the face he makes.
It's bizarre.
It's bizarre.
I would have told me to go f myself.
Well, yeah, me too.
Or I would have laughed it off and be like, hey, I'm an asshole. Nice to meet you guys. You guys, you're a real person.
Yeah. So the second meeting is, the next day, we go get to the tool show, and Joe and Nick were with the Qbond guy playing grab, because apparently this guy has
No, we were just telling him how many views his video got.
He has like a, what's the word? Look,
Flabbergasted.
He's moored with me, I think. So we're walking to meet him at the Qbond guys thing. We're texting. So my wife, who's innocent as innocent can be, is like, I think that's that Subaru guy over there. I'm like, where? So we're walking down the aisle this way, and he's by the Milwaukee booth. So we popped out the next aisle. She's like, right there. So right hand to God. And it's funny, I had a mic on. My mic was on, but Joe said if the camera wouldn't pick it up because the camera wasn't on when I did this, because I thought of that like 2 days later. But so I see him. So me, I'm from New Jersey. I like to
push the envelope.
Push the envelope. So there he is. He's like, first of all, this clown has no business being here.
No. You're not a dealer. You're not a vendor.
Yeah.
You're not like a professional. Yeah, you have absolutely no business being here. You don't need to see what we pay, the deals that we get. It's none of your business.
Yeah, he shouldn't be there. And at the end of the day, he's not even a mechanic. He's a landscaper.
Yeah, that too. And he's a failed tool dealer, so.
Three-time loser.
Three-time loser.
Three-time loser. So it's funny. So I see him at the Milwaukee booth. He's like looking at stuff like he's like a robot. Like a robot. And I walk right over to him, put my arm right around him, and said, hey, dude, the lawnmowers are out front. You might want to check them out. and walked away laughing.
And he gave you the look. He was like,
And he turns around, he turns to me, and he's like, that's his face. He's a true introvert.
I don't know.
Is that a word, introvert? Like, you know,
like introverted.
He's an introvert. Like, I don't think he can have a conversation. Like, I could sit here.
No social skills.
No social skills. He doesn't know how to communicate or talk. The only time he could talk is when there's a camera on him and they're like, go. You walk in my store, I'll talk to anybody. I'll laugh with you, joke. I'll tell any industry I can talk about. You want to talk about airplanes, you want to talk about bulldozers, you want to talk about gold mining, you want to talk about anything. I could talk about religion. I could talk about the Pope. I could talk about World War I, World War II. Anything, because I'm a literate person and I have a brain in my head. But I don't think he can do that. I think he's just like, cameras on. Hey, boys and girls, look at the new tool from Vim. This thing's amazing. All you got to do is turn it into moves. It's available from everybody. But that's not, you know. Sorry, guys, I'm real. This is what we do here at JDTCo. We expose the industry for what it's worth.
I heard from a couple vendors too that he came up to him and they were like, you know, they know us. They saw our videos and everything he said. They just had no time for him.
So the third time we seen him, we're going to dinner. I'm dressed like I'm going to a formal event.
Yes.
Button-down shirt, dress shoes, dress pants, nice belt. Freshly showered. I look like I could have been on a red carpet for that matter. So I'm walking down towards the dinner and he's walking the opposite way. So we're like, Robbie, greasy Italians over here. How you doing, bud? And you stole me $1,200.
And you know what he did? He gave you the... What a weirdo.
Yeah, hey man, hey, listen.
Things are not always what they seem.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, we get millions of people, not millions, we get hundreds of people that walk in the store or walk up to me at the tool show, and we talk and we laugh, we joke, and I'm an actual real person. This is not a persona.
Why are you lying? This is all a set. It's all
This is all fake.
This is all fake. This is all fake. This is a green screen. I'm literally sitting in my pajamas. Sorry, hey, listen, man, I know it went a little long today, but I'm hoping they're going to make 2 parts out of this, but they don't ever listen to me anyway.
Joe's really good at editing.
This is 37 minutes of gold. I'm sweating. Listen, Milwaukee, I was just kidding. The cup's really nice, but I wish you would have just lined it up a little better. Guys, listen to me. I went long, and I apologize, but I don't care. I got so much to say, and there's more to say. And if I offended anybody in the making of this video, I totally meant it. And like we always say, come for the price and stay for the show. Peace.